Hey, friends, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here. It's Friday. That means it's time for your Friday weekly wrap-up, where we look at the week that was. And this is such a fun exercise in how we use tarot to look at the very recent past. In this case, of course, the very recent past being the past 5 days. If you happen to be here on Monday and you remember what your Monday card was, let me know, because it's fun to make that comparison. How did you start the week? How do you end the week? I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother. Welcome to our digital village. So happy to see all of you. Let's hop right on over to Card Cam, where you can see, I picked this up. I ended up using four different decks for our solstice celebration last night. And for those of you who were able to be here, thanks so much for that. And if you were not able to be here, definitely check out the replay. I think it's probably worth it. Recognizing too that the solstice is not until Saturday. So the tarot exercises we did there can help prepare you up until that day. You can do it on Saturday or even a few days after to really bring in the magical energy of the solstice. Okay, hey, Amy Foreman, good to see you. It was very nice to speak with you today, my friend. All right, my goodness gracious. Let me say a few words of thanks to Autumn Pond. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. And thanks for the generous super chat. Claire C., thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. And thank you for the donation. Okay, so I get a fancy beverage. So y'all, if you don't know this, Claire has decided every Friday that IT John and I need some nice beverages, frosty beverages, frothy beverages. This week, a frothy eggnog. So I can tell you some eggnog stories. I wouldn't do it now because cholesterol, but back in the day, I used to make homemade eggnog. And for those who wanted it, with dark rum. And some amazing holiday memories were made with that. So, Claire, thank you for your kindness and your generosity. Thank you for the super chat. And Trey, I really love eggnog. A lot of people think it's gross, though I love it. I won't drink the one in the carton like that. That's not enough for me. Like, if I'm going to do it, it's going to be with fresh cream and fresh eggs and powdered sugar and all of that. And it is so good. Trey, your membership ran out. Oh, no. Redo your stuff, but we still love you. But y'all, we have a members-only live stream coming up at the end of the month. Of course, we're going to be looking toward 2025, of course. But get your membership in order before then, because, of course, we want to see you then. So again, thank you so much to Autumn Pond and to Claire C. Really appreciate both of you, and I appreciate all of you. So, Audrey M., and okay, this is how confident I am in this village. And I saw, as I was just getting ready, I saw some conversation. It was Caroline saying to Trey, this is why I love this village. And warms my heart. You're saying it even before I get here. I really appreciate you. Really, really appreciate you. Michelle Metheny, thank you so much for being a new member and for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Martha Vink, are you driving right now? Martha Vink and I were texting back and forth earlier. She was on her way for a drive. Did you decide to take the drive? Did you not? I just want to know. Michelle, this is a safe and fun place to be. Thank you so much. Thank you, and thank you all for making it that way. That's really on you, not me. So thank you for that. Now, Dad used to spike the eggnog with blackberry brandy. I bet that was good. Oh, Pamela Lay, thank you for being a member for 3 years or more and for your contribution to the Frosty Friday celebration. Really, really appreciate that. It means so much to me. Okay, Martha, yes, I'm going to slow down on Route 84 and it's snowing. Well, everyone, please send safe travel. You know, the chariot card, the traveler's rune, Rado. Send that energy to Martha Vink as she makes her way to, and I'm just going to share this, y'all. Martha Vink and I met at summer camp, at Methodist summer camp when we were teens. She was a year ahead of me. I think I was 13. She was 14. And the first time we met was this amazing week. It was called People Week, which was for anybody. You could be any age, any family status, anything. We all just were to come together for a week of growth and praise and celebration. And what we did was build a clown village that week. And I'm going to cry as I say this. Oh my gosh. The person who was the program director that week has just passed away. He was in his 90s. So he had a good life. But Martha and I were saying to each other how that 1 week when she was 13 and I was 14, and she's saying it right now, was amazing and life-changing. And I sort of said, one of the reasons I do what I do now is because of things that happened that week. Also true for her. So it's amazing how these life-changing things can happen when we're really young, and it just spreads out for our whole lives. So, isn't that beautiful? All right. And Martha will be coming to StaarCon. I cannot wait to see you, Martha, at StaarCon, and everybody else. So that whole conversation was started with, this is what I love about this village. I didn't even think about, is someone going to tell me the collective cards from Monday, or should I look them up? Nah, didn't bother, because I knew y'all would. First one I see, Audrey M. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a member for more than 2 years, and thank you for being the first person I see to remind me of the collective cards. Here's make sure I'm not crying, you're crying, right? Oh, and Caroline did as well, but both of you got cut off. And that happens if you come here early to get your question in sometimes, and I have no idea what the cutoff is. Sometimes YouTube lops it off and sometimes they don't. So there's that. All right. So we started the week. 9 of Cups, King of Swords reversed, and the 4 of Wands reversed. How? Oh, and what did I say? Thank you. Releasing comfort and searching for truth. Right. You can't always get that much done in the comfort zone. Fact. Although I would also say, if I saw those 4 cards for an individual, and an individual person who has relationships with men, if I saw those 4 cards in that context, I would be, run, honey, you can find someone that'll make you happy, but this one isn't it. There's that. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all, what are you doing? What are you doing to me? I cry a lot at Christmas, because it's just such a nice time. But here it comes, talking about the inspiration of our youth. Coming from Amy Foreman, I was once a hippie girl who wandered into a naturist gathering where I met a very special tarot reader. That was my life-changing moment in the best of ways. Worth the challenges. Yeah. Amy and I have known each other for a while now, since I first came to Florida. That's amazing. Oh, Jeannie Mnuchin, A Clown Village, Yum, Clowns as Transformation, Origins and Archetypes, Satire and Community. And then I went on to be a tarot reader where the quintessential tarot character is the fool, the clown. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, make sure you're telling me what the order was. Okay, I see it. All right, I'm going to stop chit-chatting and get to work, y'all. Thanks for your patience with our trips down memory lane. Okay, so collective cards, releasing comfort, searching for the truth. As we end the week collectively, we end it with the 8 of Cups. This is a really important card. To me, it's actually the card that helped me heal from my mother's death. It took a long time, but this was the operative card. And when we talk about that, I don't have to be comfortable. What I have to do is do the right thing and find the right thing. I don't have to be comfortable. I have to be on the journey. And the journey is one of acknowledging all of the feelings, but not letting the feelings keep you from the journey, right? To understand what it is that we're feeling, and then go forward anyway. And that is the journey. And make sure it's like, oh yeah, the journey, right? That's what it is, right? There it is. All righty. So, okay, walking away in a good way, right? Right. Although sometimes when I see that card, I do get like a very Cartman from South Park in my head, like, screw you guys, I'm going home. Like it can be that way too, for sure. For sure. Okay, so mix you here. You have told me you've got a screenshot, and okay, so the first person I'm seeing is Pip. I'm going to try to get to the people who were cut off first if I can. And one of them, let's see, so I think Caroline was first. And let's see. Okay. Oh, no, Trey was first, then Caroline. And y'all are watching out for each other. So I'm going to try to piece it together between Caroline and Mix You Here. I think I can piece it together. And we'll get the people who got cut off first to the best of my ability. Then we'll follow the list. And y'all know your job here. Police me. Watch me and make sure I'm not skipping anyone, because you know I probably will, and it's never my intention. All right. February reached out to me yesterday on text, and she was like, do you need new glasses? Which technically, yes, I do. I won't have the time to deal with that till after StaarCon. But technically, yeah, that's part of the issue. I'm sure. All right, here we go. Trey Cameron, thank you for usually being a member here. We appreciate you so much. Page of Swords reversed, right? I remember that. And how do we follow that up? The Seven of Swords reversed. This is fabulous. Fabulous. And this is where, like, if there was going to be a reversal, we're glad they're both reversed. This is good. For a minute there, you lost your voice, Trey. Makes you are, no, you are not. Well, oh, did you? Huh. Make sure it just DM'd me the screenshot. That's fabulous. Okay, I'm seeing it. That's not disruptive at all. That's freaking fabulous. This is not ABC News. You know what I'm saying? we can do whatever. So Trey, here's the thing. You lost your voice for a minute. You lost your courage as a writer for a minute, and then you remembered the truth. You remembered the truth. You remembered your integrity. You remembered your voice. Well done. We all have those moments of losing it for a minute. The key is, how do you get it back? And you got it back. Well done, Trey. Okay, Caroline. And Caroline, thank you for reminding me of the collective cards, and thanks for being a member for more than a year. Trey, that's very true, right? Right. Make sure with her 5 Virgo placements, with their 5 Virgo placements. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. That would make sense. I have 1 Virgo placement, and it causes me good things and also anxiety. So 5, I can imagine, man. You must be extraordinarily well organized and or extraordinarily anxious a lot of the time. Okay, Caroline. You had the Page of Pentacles reversed. Trey, I do love Virgo. You guys get shit done. That's why there's more of you, right? Right? That is the thing. Than any other sign. There's more Virgos than any other sign. That is such an interesting thing. And Virgos get stuff done. So, yeah, I love my Virgo moon. I'd love to know what your 5 placements are, Mix You Wear, to be honest. I would love to know what they are. Mix You Wear, very organized for others, and yes, very anxious. That's, yeah. All right. Caroline started with the Page of the Page of Pentacles reversed, and now Judgment. And I just really see this as you getting ready for the end of the year. Thank you, Jeannie. I see you getting ready for the end of the year, putting closure to one year, opening up to another year. And maybe there's something else more deep and more pertinent and more personal. When we look at that Page of Pentacles reversed, that's not the best energy. And so there's something there that you may be putting closure to and opening up to better communication, better finances, better work schedule going forward. All right. All right, Mary, missed you as well. Monday was the Tower, and you came back for more. All right, you started with the Tower on Monday, Mary. Six of Swords reversed. Be careful about getting stuck in catastrophic thinking or getting stuck focusing on the chaos. Like there's a lot of chaos, right? Don't get stuck focusing on it. Don't focus on the chaos. Focus on the solutions. You need to get more into your logical mind to find the solutions. Okay. JD Estrada, thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Knight of Wands on Monday, and we're all thanking Mixuir for their Virgo self, who sent me this here screenshot. That's just allowing me to read off that, and then I'll go to our regular list in a minute. But we're grateful for that. All right, and Mary says, okay, does that make sense, Mary? Caroline, I'm trying to, but my ADHD is not helping. Yeah, I get it. Okay, JD Estrada. Knight of Wands on Monday. Ace of Swords today. You've got it going on. Look at you. You know, starting with that Knight of Wands where we're moving forward with some passion, some grace. And now I think you're really finding the truth that backs up the passion, the truth that backs up the passion, the way forward that allows you to move forward with the passion and creativity. Well done. Whatever you did this week, whether you know it or not, you did great. Oh, Trey, look at you coming back and you made the kitty dance. Thank you, Trey. Thanks for re-becoming a member. We missed you in those 5 minutes and now you're back. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Right. Make sure you have a Pisces sun. Right. You and I are similar in this, right? I've got a Scorpio sun. Yeah. Mary, maybe I was too sentimental because of the holidays. That doesn't happen to anyone, does it? Just a little. Oh my golly gosh. Okay. And Smile Soul 20. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We really appreciate you. Gemini Sun, no, you're coming up. I haven't even gotten to the list yet. I'm still on the screenshot of what got missed. But you come up, I think, you're in about 4. I'll be with you in about 4 is what I think it is. All right, and 4 people, not 4 minutes or 4 hours or 4 rotations of a planet, but yeah, 4 people. Okay, Smile Soul 20. Card for the wrap-up. Page of Swords reversed. I don't love this. I feel like this was maybe a bit of a tough week. Maybe you did not feel heard. Maybe you did not feel seen. But I think it was a tough week. Don't take unkind words from other people seriously and figure out how best to use your voice going forward. Oh, Caroline McLaughlin, you made the kitty jump too. Being a member for 24 months at the stars level. Thank you for that. Thank you for your support of this channel. And what you're saying here is we appreciate you so very much, my friend. Right back at you. I appreciate you so very much. Smile Soul 20, I wish I had a better message for you. I'm so sorry. It feels like it was a bit of a tough week. We all deserve to be seen and heard, And when people aren't seeing us and aren't hearing us, that is so difficult. Oh my goodness, Caroline, that is very generous. Thank you for that very, very generous super sticker. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my gosh, the kitty is just dancing. You all just like making the kitty dance, don't you? Thank you, thank you. And Mix You here, thank you for joining. I mean, you've been a member of this community since the beginning, but thank you for being an official member. Caroline, there's a lot of frosty I'm going to be getting with that. Thank you very, very, very much. Really much appreciated. And Mix You here, I really appreciate you becoming an official member. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Okay. So I am now going to Pip. And so at this point, for those of you following along at home, I am now what you can see. Pip being the first person on the list. Let's not try to miss anybody. All right. Pip, thanks for being a member for more than a year. We are so looking forward to your presentation at StaarCon. Cannot wait. And everybody, StaarCon is just around the corner. Make your plan. Join us in person or online. The link, of course, is in the description. Also, remember, gift certificates make a great gift. I'm available throughout the holiday season, all of that. Yes, you just missed yourself while you were joining. Yes, you did. No, you did not. Did you miss your reading? Because, yeah, you got mixed. You got mixed as well. Wait a minute. Hang on, Pip. I am coming for you. I'm coming for you. But, Mix You Here, I did not do your reading. I'm going to do Mix You Here, and then I'm coming. Okay, and you told me what yours was. What was your card? Hang on, I'm going back and looking for it because I didn't see yours in the list. Four of Swords is how you started. So I'm doing Mix You Here and then Pip, and then we're off and running. Okay, so Mix You Here. It's just a 4 time for you. You started with the Four of Swords and now the Four of Cups. But when I think about the fours in tarot, what do I think about? I think about making yourself comfortable, being in the comfort zone. We cannot stay in the comfort zone forever, but right now your comfort is paramount. Making your comfort the most important thing this week and going forward for a little bit is probably the right thing. Okay, now, Pip, thanks for your patience. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. So looking forward to seeing you at StaarCon. And your presentation. All right. Your Monday card was the 8 of Cups, our collective card, and now the Hermit. So we go from 8 to 9, which is kind of cool. But I feel like this week, it's a couple of things. On one hand, it's wisdom. On the other hand, it's loneliness, right? You're walking away from a lot. You're walking toward a lot. It is not easy. None of this is freaking easy. None of it. And yet you are finding your wisdom. So here's the thing. On the journey, there is some suffering, Pip. But there is also wisdom, and it is that wisdom that you seek. Okay. Now for Pamela, and Pamela is a member here as well. The Devil. I feel like this week may have been a little difficult. Didn't you start a job this week? Maybe something like look at like what you're attaching yourself to, either intentionally or unintentionally. But there is something here about like checking where your attachments are. It might even be about Hanukkah coming up. But one way or the other, be careful about what you're attaching yourself to. And for Pamela's daughter, the Hermit reversed. This week, you did a good job with people. Whether that was Bianca, no, I have not gotten there yet. No, I'm still at the very beginning of the list. All right, but thank you for being here. All right, so the Hermit reversed. For Pam's daughter, I think you did a good job with people. Whether this is personal, professional, or both, you did a good job dealing with people. And that's fabulous. Very well done. Okay. Who's next? It's Audrey M. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for being the first person that I saw to give me the collective cards. Your card was the 10 of Cups reversed, and now the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So I'm doing for you a lot what I did for Mixuir. Their cards were 2 different 4s. You have 2 different 10s. And when we see 2 of the same number like this, I really lean into the number, right? And they were both reversed. So 2 10s reversed. I feel like there is a way on a very deep level that you are seeking your home. And I don't necessarily mean where you physically live, but seeking that sense of spiritual home, that sense of being comfortable in your own skin, that sense of your place in your ancestral line, that sense of who your supportive people are. And I think that's being redefined, and that's always uncomfortable when these things are redefined. But I think it's necessary, and I think it's going to be uncomfortable as you go through this process, but it is still a good and necessary process. Okay, Gemini Sun, so good to see you. Thanks for being a moderator. A wrap-up card for the week. I don't remember my Monday card, but this week was hard. Yeah, no, I get it. Okay. Nine of Pentacles reversed. 9 of Pentacles reversed. Well, whatever happened this week caused you to feel insecure. Emotionally, financially, whatever, caused you to question yourself and your decisions. And caused you to not feel okay. And so Gemini Sun's like yes in big old letters. Let's do a sweeping. Let's sweep that energy away. Betty Flesher sent this to me, and I get so much use out of it in this online environment, right? Let's sweep this all away. And let's turn it right side up for you, because you really need this going forward. Okay. Christine Hallowell, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thank you for using members-only emojis. You had Temperance on Monday. Can't get much better than that. That's my favorite card. Y'all know that? It's true. 4 of Swords reversed. So I feel like you find your balance, your technique, your recipe with Temperance, and then with the 4 of Swords reversed, you just go forward with it. And that's what I think you're doing. I think you're going forward in the exactly right way with all the right ingredients. Like if your near future life were a cake, you've gathered the ingredients and you're now mixing them together and ready to put it in the oven. That's where we're at. All right. Liz Harrison, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Page of Pentacles reversed. I do not love reversed pages. I have to tell you that. I'll be the first one to say, well, there are no bad cards. And I could look at the Tower all day long. But reversed pages, I don't love those. I'm sorry you started with that. Okay. Page of Pentacles reversed is how you started, but you end with the Ace of Swords, so you turned it around. Well done. I feel like at the beginning of the week, you may have been feeling somewhat unsupported and unheard. And I think you were able to figure out what you need, get what you need, ask what you need, figure out what's really true versus what you're telling yourself in your head, all of those things. Oh, Autumn Pond, Temperance is my sun sign card. So I feel connected to it. And tomorrow is the 21st, shortest day, and yep. And you turn 57 tomorrow. Autumn Pond, happy birthday, you solstice kid, you. Look at you. We had a very nice gathering in anticipation of the upcoming solstice last night right here. Y'all can watch the replay. But we did not know to say happy birthday to Autumn Pond. But tomorrow, of course, I'm going to be back with your Saturday Psychic Sampler. I haven't put the link up yet, but I will be. And We will certainly be wishing you a happy birthday, Autumn Pond. That is fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Okay. Who is next? It's Nalini Kalu. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. 8 of Pentacles reversed. Here's your pentacle. Here's the pentacle you dropped. You dropped 8 pentacles, but here's one back. Seriously. I really think you're figuring this out. That's how I'm feeling it, my friend. I really, really feel like you are figuring out literally what works and what doesn't work in your life. And this is good news. It's really a good thing. Okay. Melissa, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Jeannie Mnuchin, no, you did not miss your turn. And Rhonda Kupsty, thank you for being a member. We really appreciate you. Thanks for joining. I don't know how I missed that, but here it is. Thank you. Okay, and funny, okay, Jeannie, stay awake now. I'm doing Melissa, and then I'm doing you. So you are next to be next. All right. Melissa Grosso, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Looking forward to seeing you at StaarCon. You started with the King of Wands reversed. Thanks for using members-only emojis. 8 of Swords reversed. I feel like something that happened this week, and I remember making that King of Wands reversed very much about the fact that your boss is retiring. And I know you went to his retirement party yesterday, I think. And I think that something has happened this week, whether it's related to that or not, that has really released and reduced anxiety. Like, I think whether you're conscious of it or not, I think you're starting to see your way forward in a way that you had not before. That is beautiful. All right, Jeannie Mnuchin, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Monday was the Hierophant reversed. All right, Jeannie. Monday was the Hierophant reversed. Today is the 7 of Cups, and I'm going to put those 2 cards together and tell you a little story. With the Hierophant reversed, we learn that we don't always have to follow the rules exactly, that we can do things the way that works right for us. And the 7 of Cups gives us all the options. Like, I feel like this week you've maybe allowed, and I mean, when I say you've allowed your creative mind to open up, that's really an interesting thing, Jeannie, because your mind is nothing but creative, right? And so to open it up to even more possibilities seems almost like overkill, but in fact, no, it's necessary. We creatives need to get that push. That happened to me today. I've been dealing with a project and some writer's block on it that was really driving me nuts, and it opened today. I was like, woo, there we are. Good. And I think there's something here like that coming for you. Melissa, yes, I found out a colleague applied for the job. It could definitely work for him if he gets the position. He would also manage Eddie Haskell appropriately. So you have literally less anxiety about this because of who you think may end up in that position. That's perfect. And for those of you who have been following along, like 10 years ago, Melissa has had this coworker, and now she supervises this coworker, and I nicknamed him Eddie Haskell way back when, and you have to be of a certain age to know what that reference is. So I would love a show of hands. Who knows who Eddie Haskell is? But yeah, I'm glad he'll be managed appropriately because he needs to be. All right. Who's up next? It's Febborn. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. You had the Fool. Such a great way to start the week. Wendy wrote, let's see. Wendy has raised a hand. Claire has raised 3 hands. Some of you know. So you can imagine a coworker. Betty knows. Right. Oh, okay. So I'm about to do you, Febborn. And Jeannie, you met with a mask and movement friend. I'm having new ideas for the clown, right? There it is. Oh, Pamela remembers. We know who Eddie Haskell is. And you can imagine if you have a coworker or employee who's Eddie Haskell, you can imagine how frustrating that might be. Okay. Claire, the reason I love retirement, right? No, I totally get it. I totally get it. Wendy, I watched the reruns. I think I did too. I don't think I was there for the first run, but I remember sitting on the floor in front of the TV, black and white TV, watching Leave It to Beaver, for sure. Okay. Febborn. You started with the Fool, and now the Four of Wands. I feel like, you are a person who knows how to create a good comfort zone for yourself, even in difficult times. And so I think these two cards are interesting because the Fool is off on an adventure, but the Four of Wands is like the comfort zone. And I feel like you need a little bit of both. And somehow, I don't know what happened this week to call up this energy, but perhaps you had a little bit of both this week. Perhaps you had both comfort and adventure. Always a good thing. Betty Fletcher, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis, and thanks for sending me cool stuff like this is from Betty, this is from Betty, this is from Betty. I'm not saying y'all have to send me cool stuff, but it's nice when people do, right? Most appreciated. All right. Here we go. Betty. Seven of Swords reversed. If you're wondering if it's true or not, it's probably true, to be honest with you. You did a good job this week trusting yourself. And I want to say trusting your intuition, like just because I kind of know where you're at, I am wondering if you had a good psychic breakthrough this week in terms of recognizing the truth of what you're getting. I just wonder. Oh, Febborn, I'm glad you had a good week. Okay, Christina R., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. You, Karen, and Kim, of course, and Karen is a member here and also a StaarCon 5 presenter. Okay, Monday was the Two of Pentacles for you, Christina, and now the Six of Swords. I feel like this week you made the smart, logical decisions that move you forward. That's what you're doing. Karen, now I think it's interesting that you got the Two of Pentacles, Karen got the Three of Pentacles. And I find that just very interesting, especially recognizing how well your mom has been able to support your educational journey. So there's all of that. Okay, so Karen got the Three of Pentacles and now the Ace of Swords. And I think there's a recognition for this week, but also in general, that the work you do, whether it's literally the work at your job, the work in your family, the work spiritually that you do, you're on it. You are on it and you're doing it and you know what you're doing. There is so much here about, I hope you trust yourself because yourself is very trustworthy. Okay. And for Kim, the Queen of Cups reversed for Kim. But now the Wheel of Fortune. So we started out the week with some unhappiness, but now maybe we're seeing a light at the end of the tunnel or seeing some opportunity for happiness. All right. Okay, so who is up next? I took care of Trey earlier. So we are up to Christina. Check me on that, but I think we are. We are up to Christina. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Monday was the Tower. Ooh, okay. And now the Queen of Swords reversed. Christina. There's something going on that you're not seeing. And it could be a good thing. Like, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It could be a good thing. I'm going to say it is a good thing. I'm going to say this week, you had some sort of a growth moment, a breakthrough. You learned a lesson. You did something important that was literally a breakthrough that you're not seeing or not giving yourself credit for. Give yourself some credit. All right. JD, I got to you. So Michelle F is up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. You also got the tower. Did the tower stalk us on Monday? I seem to have conveniently forgotten that fact. Oh my gosh. All right. So Michelle F. Monday's card was the tower, which is going to stick around for a while, apparently. And again, it's not a bad thing, but there may be a chaotic energy here. There may be a way that you're stuck with some uncertainty. And there may be a way that things are not being managed properly in a certain way, and you don't have the ability to change that. So how do you work around it? Not the easiest. Not the easiest, I'm afraid. Hey, Pamela Lath, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thank you so much for your super chat. Really appreciate that. Oh, man, you've been having a tough week. Okay, let's take a look and see what we see. Yeah, you've been having a tough week. So, Pamela, Ace of Rods reversed. I have a lot to say about this, actually, and it's probably more than I should say from one card, but I'm just feeling it, so it's coming. And I actually feel like it's a direct message from your dad, who is, by the way, much healed and much improved, by the way. You have been running around for everyone and everything above and beyond for the longest time. For the longest time. And maybe the top priority this week could not be what you do for others. Maybe it's got to be what you do to take care of yourself. Because I do feel like, Pamela, you've just poured out so much energy for others. It's time for you to fill the cup. So do what you have to do to take care of yourself. That's the thing. That's the thing. Pamela, yay. Okay, Michelle F., that checks out. Losai, got it. Michelle Metheny, I have not done you yet. Dr. Aled, you're up next. Okay, and I was looking forward to this. Christina, thank you for taking the time. On Monday, you said my tower felt like a shift of energy, and now the Queen of Swords reversed, not seeing something I should take credit for. Sounds good. I've changed my thinking. Got it. Perfect. Thanks for that. I wanted to know how that landed with you. Thank you. And Pamela says, yep. Yeah. There it is. Dr. Aled, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. It's now long ago in like how time goes in internet lore. It's now long ago since Robin Renee gave me the name. But I am your tarot fairy godmother, the notorious FGM, because of Robin Renee. She gave me that name. So that's Dr. Aled. You know we have 2 Robin Renees here as well. But this is Dr. Aled, Robin Renee. All right, here's a card. Well, at least it's over. But in a way, it's not. Like, for the end of the week, I would almost prefer that this had been upright. I feel like it was a tough week, and I feel like there are some vestiges of this tough week that are still with you. So I feel like you got to brush your shoulders off. Let's sweep. Sweep. You got to sweep the dust of the week off you. Seriously. Not easy. Claire C., thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emoji. And thank you for starting and contributing to the Friday Beverage Fund. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So you had the 7 of Pentacles on Monday. And so we've whittled those 7 down to 2. Now we have 2 Pentacles. But I think that's good because I think you're really figuring out where you're going to put your time, your money, your energy. What matters most? What doesn't matter most? Where are you going to put these things and what are you going to do with them? You're figuring it out. And that's good because, people have opinions, but you're the only person whose opinions matter about what you're doing. So well done. Autumn Pond, good to see you. Once again, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. I love that we're now friends on Facebook, too. Thank you so much for that. And y'all, if you're on Facebook and we're not friends, oh, Dr. Aled, you quit the high school job. You won't be returning in January. Oh my gosh, that bad. That freaking bad. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. So sorry. And Pamela Lath, yep, my cup is bone dry. Yeah, there it is. There it is. And Claire C says, perfect. Okay, good. Autumn Pond. Six of Wands reversed on Monday. Oh, thank goodness. You did a good job, Autumn Pond. You took those wands, you turned them upside down, you added some to the pile, and now we're good. Now we're good. You changed your energy. You started out this week with not the best energy, and you have turned it around, welcoming healing, welcoming excitement, welcoming creativity. That's what we all must be doing, especially in these times, now more than ever. Well done. Well done. Claire C, as a retired teacher, is sending her sympathies to Dr. Aled, who has also been a teacher and is now working on her PhD, who decided that teaching high school English, math, was not working out. Got it, got it. Okay. Joy Isle and Jeannie Mnuchin is reminding everyone to like the video. Please do. That it does help. It helps the algorithm. The great church of the algorithm. Okay. Joy Isle, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Ace of Swords reversed. This may not have been a very satisfying week. You may have had to deal with a bunch of BS. I don't know if that's external or internal, but there it is. Going forward, try to figure out what indeed is BS, and if it's within you, get rid of it. If it's around you, get it sorted. Get it sorted. What is true? What is not true? I have a feeling there's something or someone around you that is making that difficult. All right. Justine, my friend, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. Sorry, it's been a tough week. I will look forward to our next session. Nine of Cups reversed. Your wishes were not fulfilled this week. And, it's hard, I think, because you're sort of in a position where you're not really, you're supported in certain ways, but you're not really feeling supported. And you're not necessarily supported in the ways that you need to be supported. And that makes it really hard. And so there is this question of how can you support yourself better? That's really the question. That's really the question. Damini, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Nine of Wands reversed. Not the easiest week for you as well. And I feel like you're feeling pretty metaphorically beat up at this point. The thing I think you need to do is figure out where is their support for you? Who is supportive of you? Figure that out and all will be well. Bianca Tarot, here we are. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Knight of Wands. This week, I think you did a good job pursuing the things that are important to you. Whether that is creative, spiritual, just fun, or all three, very well done. Amy Foreman, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Here is a wrap-up card for you, the Ace of Wands. This is the card of our inspiration. It is the card of our enthusiasm and our willingness every day to do the journey. And some days it's harder than others to kind of feel this energy. but you're finding how to cultivate it. And that's what we have to do. We have to be able to cultivate that energy. Well done. All right. Michelle Metheny, it's time for you. Thanks for being a member. We're looking forward to your presentation at StaarCon. Thank you so much. King of Cups. This week, you did a very good job being in that high vibration of love. Maybe it's family love. Maybe it's love of the animals. Maybe it is love in a way that leads you to service of others. But one way or the other, like you really leveled up in that energy. So very well done. Teresa, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years and a moderator. Oh, and also Michelle Metheny, thank you so much for the super sticker. All right, Teresa, you forgot your Monday card. It was an 8. Oh, y'all. Teresa, are you on right now? Are you with us right now? Raise your hand if you are. If you're not, I'm going to want to know about this. You received a state job offer as predicted. Congratulations. We want to know everything. Most importantly, you're here. Okay, fabulous. Everybody say congratulations to Teresa. We have all been on this journey with her. We have been on this journey as she completed her education, as she struggled through her education. And we have been on this journey as she's been looking for a job in her new field. And my question to you, you've received an offer. Did you take it? What can you tell us? We want the info. Give us the deeds. Spill the tea. Oh my gosh. Can you come to StaarCon now? Accountant level 2 for the Department of Human Services, remote. Can we just enjoy this for a minute? Can we just have a moment of enjoyness? Ask Zuri, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Everyone remember to follow Ask Zuri. So, you may be able to come to StaarCon because I'll start in February. Girl, reach out and talk to me if you have questions, my friend. So, here's the thing, and I say this as a reader, and I've been doing this job full-time for 30 years. If I did not believe in this process, I would not be doing it. But it is still so freaking satisfying because, like, we want good things for the people we care about. I mean, really, I try to want good things even for the people I don't care about. And, you know, we're a community, and Teresa's been with this community for a while. So watching this progress and watching it play out in the cards and then in real time is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Thank you, Teresa, for allowing us to be on this journey with you. And we cannot wait for what happens next. Okay, so here's your wrap-up card. You know, after all that, what card is coming up? The Two of Wands reversed. I think because there's a part of you, I think you're in the, like, pinch me situation. Like, I think there's a part of you that doesn't believe it. Oh, interesting. You specifically said I may be working for the state over the other interviews, and you were right. Got it. Right, you've been with us 3 years next month. Right. So I think this week, Teresa, you're having a hard time. Like, okay, now, what you need to do is see your way forward in the most positive way, and you have not been trained to do that. But that's what you're learning to do. Because clearly, here we are. So exciting. Thank you. Hey, Joyous Ocean, so good to see you. All right, who is next? Martha Vink, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. You may be still listening to us, but I don't expect you to respond because I hope traffic is moving by now. But thank you for being a member for more than a year. Can't wait to see you at StaarCon. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Oh, 1 minute. Okay, Teresa, that card may represent a little disappointment over not getting the director position, but that wasn't remote, so this is better. Yeah, see, there it is. So delightful, so delightful. Okay, Martha Vink, wrapping up your week. The Lovers reversed. And honestly, I think some of that is sort of the passing of the old guard. You know, my dad went first, then your dad, now Len. Like, y'all, like, it's this group of Methodist ministers from the New York Annual Conference that were all our parents. You know, we were all hanging out at summer camp, and our dads were the ministers. And it's such an interesting thing. So I think this is sort of part of that, Martha. But I think it's also, you know, as we pay attention to that legacy, and as you look at what you want in your life going forward and what fits for you and what doesn't, it's a little different, you know? So I think there's a lot here about what works for you, what doesn't work for you, vis-a-vis this whole conversation about what worked for our dads and now what works for us. Okay. Jazzy J, the Tarot Mage Game Cat. So good to see you here. Let's wrap up your week. Your week doesn't want to wrap. 8 of Wands reversed. You're stuck on something. There is something that has you stuck. I don't know if it's a real thing. I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's a real thing. I don't know if it's a thing in your head. Is it real? Like external or internal? Is it real? Is it a thing in your head? What is it? But there is a way that you're feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck creatively. You're feeling stuck in some way. Let's sweep that energy away and let's welcome some flow. Flow is what we need. And Sky Blue, I'm not sure what you're saying there. Not sure. Yeah, I think it's fine. Sky Blue has been with us for a while and has never been a problem. So I have a feeling it's not a problem. So thank you. It's all good. But I don't know what it means either. So Sky Blue, we are looking for, what's that? What's that? All right. But thank you for good moderation, Teresa. And let's see, Smile Soul 20, I got you early because you got here early. Diana Price, did we do you? You're here. Did we do you? I don't know that I did yet, but I don't see your request yet, so I'm going to look for it. Vaishali, good to see you. Thanks for being here. 6 of Swords reversed. I think this week may have been a little tough. You may have felt a little stuck in some way and stuck in your emotions. It is important. It is important for you to try to be more logical than emotional. Try to respond to logic more than you respond to emotion, I think would be helpful. Okay. Oh, and Monday was the moon reversed, right? You want to find out what's true. That makes so much sense. Yeah. Ashley, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Well, a member of our community. Thanks for being here. Missed. Okay, so you missed Monday, but we end the week for you, Ashley, with the Ace of Cups. So this week, whatever you did, like I'm wondering how your love life is, honestly. But whatever it is you did, I think you did it with love and you're open to receiving love and giving love and nothing is better than that. Okay. Oh, here we go. Diana, I don't see your request either, so I'm doing you right now. I don't know what your card was on Monday, but that's all right. Here is your card now, Diana Price. Diana Price, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a StaarCon presenter. We really appreciate you. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Sometimes the devil shows up when we've attached ourselves to the work we need to do. And that's kind of how I want to interpret this. I want to interpret this in a positive way. I feel like Diana, you have firmly attached yourself to your studies, to building your business and making it happen in an unwavering way. And for now, that's very appropriate. Okay. I didn't see this before, Trey. I need to get that tattooed on me, right? Right. TJ and GA, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you and your daughter, certainly. For you, TJ, the High Priestess. And I know, because I remember we talked about this last night. Thanks for being at the ceremony last night. I remember, like, you are really sort of digging into your intuitive work and your growth in this way. And I think you did that very well this week. I think you are in balance. I think you're listening. I think you're hearing. I think you're doing what you need to do psychically, intuitively, spiritually. For your daughter, King of Pentacles, I think this week felt better. It felt more stable, and she felt more able to do what she needs to do in a very positive way. So that feels good. Baby Cake, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Queen of Swords. This week, you definitely did the right thing. You definitely had some interesting conversations, and you definitely, like, everything that you did with integrity, with honesty, and with intelligence, which I think is usually what you do anyway, but always a good thing. Someone is sending me lots of hearts, and I like it. Thank you. Whoever's doing that, I like it. Okay. Here we go. Jackie Masters, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Started with the Queen of Wands and now ended with the Queen of Swords reversed. You know what this is making me think of? That meme, I don't know if it's really a Native American saying or not, but about, like, within each of us are two wolves, and one wolf does this and the other wolf is obviously objectively better and does that, and they're always fighting. Which wolf survives? It's the one you feed. And so, Jackie, within you are two queens, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords reversed. The Queen of Wands is creative, is a leader, knows how to nurture others and allows others to nurture her, is spiritual, creative, fun, funny, engaged. The Queen of Swords reversed is that wounded queen who has not been heard, who has not been treated respectfully, who has not been made to feel like she has worth. Both of those queens are within you. You know which one to feed. All right. Wendy Robeson, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for being a moderator. You started with the 10 of Cups reversed because your ex-husband called you and made you feel guilty. I remember that. What a dick. I'm sorry. Can we just sweep him away? Like, spend all the guilt energy? Like, people who manipulate with guilt are the worst. I'm sorry, but that is the worst. Okay, so you started with the 10 of Cups reversed. Wendy, you're going to love this. You are going to love this with all of your heart. I want you to strap in and get ready Do, 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 do. Ah! You end the week with the Lovers. So because you resisted the call of evil, you are now preparing yourself for the life you really want. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Powerful, right? Okay. Here we go. LP, so good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Here's a card for you. Oh, I love this for you, LP. Devil reverse. That's exactly how we like to see the devil most times. This week, you did a good job finding healing. Releasing, letting go of something that was holding you back. This is a great thing. All right. Lisa McCord, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. I had the Hermit on Monday, and then you follow up saying, I'm so tired, maybe I need to hermit myself. Now I hear that. I hear that. But you had, can't make this stuff up. Now you have the Hermit reversed. So I think it's about finding the balance, right? It's about finding the balance between the internal and the external, between rest and productivity, between like wisdom and being silly, because both of those things are good. And between time alone and time with others, right? It's finding that balance. And Lisa's here, OMG. Do you have any thoughts on this, Lisa? Because that's pretty interesting, one upright, one reversed. Hey, Jolie James, good to see you. Yeah, I will absolutely have time. Thank you. Yes, yes, I will. Thanks for being here. Okay. Okay. Scrolling through. River, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Here's a card to end your week. 9 of Swords reversed. Like, I feel like there were some things this week that were worrisome and upsetting, and either you found a way to solve it or you found a way to not worry about it. So how good is that? You know, well done. Well done. Okay, Ask Zuri. It's so good to see you here. Do you want a card today? Are you still here? Do you want a card? And here is Joyous Ocean. Okay, we're going to do you and Jada. Joyous Ocean, thank you for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Lisa, thank you. I like to spend time alone. It's about the balance and matching other people's energies. Yeah, there it is. Okay, Joyous Ocean, you're still here, though. You're walking out the back door, the front door, some door. You're walking out some door. I'm not even going to go looking for the cards. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. So for you, Joyous Ocean, Dion, Knight of Wands. The message was more good for Jada, and you're doing the right work to deal with the ancestral stuff. I remember that, yeah. Okay, Joyous Ocean, Knight of Wands. This week, I think you really sort of figured out what your direction had to be, and it's appropriate, and it's good, and it will serve you. And for Jada, the Chariot, man, you got that girl just, This is to Jada's credit. It's to your credit. It's to the credit of the ancestors. Jada is just moving forward. So how fabulous is that? Okay. Crinkle Harrius, Renata, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay. Crinkle Harrius, King of Swords. Whatever you're doing regarding communication worked very well this week. Whether it's the spiritual or the mundane or both, your communication is being heard. Oh, good. Joyous Ocean, that makes me so happy. Excellent, thank you. Take good care. Sure, I'll take a card, says Zuri. Absolutely, and y'all follow Zuri. Zuri is fabulous. If you do not know Zuri, you need to know Zuri. That is a damn fact. So Zuri, wrapping up your week. Zuri is fabulous, but maybe Zuri has not had the most fabulous week. Perhaps there have been some things, whether it's family things, health things, life things, whatever, that have been heavy and difficult. You are good at persevering. You are good at getting through things. But I would really like to sweep this entire card away and, recognize that you're good at enduring. But I'd love to see you get to a place where it is not just, endurance. Like you're fine to endure as long as you need to. You and I have that in common. But let's get to the point where it's more than just endurance. Oh, Wendy just subscribed to Zuri's channel. That's fabulous. Excellent. Well done. Okay. Ephraim, appreciate you sending your love right back and really appreciate it. And let me know if you'd like a card. Jolie James, good to see you. So what we do on Friday is a wrap-up card. It's a look at the last 5 days, the week that was. How was it for you? And for you, I feel like you're feeling a little stuck. I feel like you're not really feeling enthusiastic, or maybe some things that you're trying to do aren't moving the way you want them to. So we're going to do a little magic to get some movement. And Jolie says, yeah, right. Love that idea. Let's get some movement for you. Let's sweep away this stuckness and let's turn this around so the energy can really flow for you, because clearly that's what you need. Oh, Ephraim, you'd love a card. Absolutely. I'd be happy to give you one. Here we go. Jolie, yes, absolutely. And I'll remind y'all, I'll be back on at 12:30 Eastern time tomorrow. The link is not yet up, but it will go up today with your Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you can ask specific questions. Jolie, you are very welcome. And Ephraim, Ace of Swords. This week you did a good job seeing the truth, knowing the truth, speaking the truth, and doing the right thing. Well done. Keep doing that. All righty. Oh, Pip, thank you. That's so kind. That's so kind. Oh, Zuri, I appreciate you so much. We've been out of touch. Zuri and I used to be like really good lunch buddies. And we've been out of touch for a while, I think, due to COVID and overwork and life. But it's so good to see you here. You finished launching a site, took half a year, but finally done. Go ahead and drop the link if you can, Zuri. I am all about. That's a fabulous thing. Very well done. Very well done. All right, my friends, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Members, moderators, new subscribers, people who helped out with super chats and super stickers. In the description, there are links. Book a reading with me, and you can go online and buy a gift certificate without even having to talk to me. I mean, you can talk to me, but you can do it directly online. Buy a gift certificate, book your reading, whatever you like. Candy, I see you. Yes, 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 yes. I will come back and get you. Also, StaarCon, find out about StaarCon, and become a member of this channel. And book a reading with me. All those things. Do those things. Candy, happy to see you. You made it just under the wire. Glad you're here. Oh, feedback from Jackie. That about sums it up. I'm going to feel the Queen of Wands. She is my friend and guide. I am the Queen of Wands. Thank you. I am too. I think a lot of us do identify with the Queen of Wands. I think that's a real thing. All right, Candy B, here we are. Six of Wands reversed last week. Yeah, I did not like that for you. But today, the Knight of Pentacles. So you turned that around. You turned that around. And now you're moving yourself forward. It's not quick, but it's deliberate and it's going. So well done. Yeah, how many of us are Queen of Wands people, right? Jolie James is like, yeah, that's a real thing. How many of us? I think it's a lot of us. So yeah, StaarCon is coming up January 24th, 25th, 26th. You can join 1 day, 2 days, or all 3 days in person in West Palm Beach or online. We want to see you there. Right, you are too, right? There's a lot of us. A lot of Queens of Wands. So Thank you, everyone. Follow the links, do the things. Happy holidays. I'll be with you throughout the holiday season. And I appreciate all of you so very much. Thanks for being part of this digital village. And Wendy reminds you, make sure to like the video. Thank you so much. Take good care.